Hey, thought about trading stocks in the stock market? Well, got an app for you. Pretty sure some of you heard about the Robinhood, which is a pretty good app. I mean, I ain't had any complaints myself about it, but there are many brokerages out there to use, but I prefer Robinhood. Um, and it's got, gold perks. You can also get rewards for referring others, and those could be shares and stocks ranging from $5 and more. And let's see here. Also, you can trade crypto for those who love crypto. I'm not too into the cryptos right now, but there is money in cryptos. Yeah, the S&P SPY, which are the initials, or the ticker symbols. This is for the ETF. This is an ETF that monitors 500 companies within the market, which, they try to choose or select some of the best companies in which which implements their ETF, and basically it moves, up, down. Could be anywhere from $4 to $5, depending on how the different companies are doing within that SPY, within the ETF, which is SPY. Nvidia, that's a chip stock. It's they're pretty decent. If you would have got in at a lower price, which each one of their shares now is worth $8.43. I mean, you could be in some money. It's looking to be like they're in the red right now, so anytime you see it in the red, that means it's been higher than that. You see it in the green, finished off for green for the SPY today. But I actually had a trade with SPY earlier, which I've been pretty consistent lately. And I also use another app for my charting. I like the chart on here, but I say that you always needed more charting. So I use Trading View, which is let me see. That's the Trading View. Funny, because you see on Trading View, so you see the difference between, so on Trading View, we have 525. So it finished at 525. I think I sold it somewhere around 517, which was somewhere around here. Cause then I said to myself, I'm pretty good at charting. Because I watch the movement. You see down here, that's where your volume. So these are the candlesticks here, or the lines indicate the volume of calls and puts. Your calls are the green, which mean the buying. This is your buying for green. So whenever you see all that, you see the green and then come up and you see how it went up. And then for the red is selling. So you can see where they sold off and started coming on down. But even today I was like, man, I was waiting for that shit. And then we got somewhere around here and just started fumbling, playing around and shit. So I was waiting. See that little green there coming up? I was like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I think maybe it was either this red candle here or either this red candle here. It's one of these. And I sold it. I sold it right around where it's at, but a little less. Cause I was trying to see here, and I said, yeah, it gotta be like that basically was a what they call a reversal, or let's see, it almost looked like an inverted, maybe an inverted head and shoulder, but it's like most it's like a reversal. And once it hit that down point, see, you got all that red came down, and they just waited, and it was a good time to get in. And you could have bought a call, and if you bought a call, it would have shot up. Look at that, look at all that shit. I mean, that mug went from, you can see down here the 500s where it settled, shot all the way up to 506. And I knew it was gonna be a reversal. You know how? I'm gonna show you. Because that's what made me sell it here. You know, I thought it was gonna make that reversal here, like that. But that, I was like, they got it. That's gonna be crazy if it just shoots up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? So I remained calm. Let me see. Let me turn my tablet the other way here. So I'm kind of giving you a little charting stanza here. You know, I'm not gonna talk like most traders. I do know trading terminologies, but you know, I go off of myself. You know what I'm saying? And self is the best. Experience is the best. You know, just a lot of things that apply. But anyway, let me not get too. Let me not sidestep too much on that. And let me see. So here, you see that? And I love the tools on here. You know, 15 minutes. I mean, I ain't gonna go through some of the explanations of these, which is it's not hard. You know, anything, you know, especially if you're interested in trading and getting into trading, these things are really not hard to use. You know what I'm saying? If you love computers, you know, like techno. So here we go. And boom, 1, 2, and here we go. You got a higher low. Well, here we go. That's a low. Boom. You got a especially between days. When you learn how to count like that, you can see, because if it's, you've seen it drop, boom. Okay, and with that started reverse, boom. Okay, it dropped, boom. You know what I'm saying? And it goddamn came up again, boom. So boom, 1, 2, 3, boom. See what I'm talking about? It's always up. 1, 2, 3, boom. And also, I just had to make sure my dog wasn't chewing on my bag here. Don't be chewing on my fucking bag. damn sure did. He damn sure fucking did. Get your ass. Get that cage. Sorry, y'all. But, you know, I'm one of the realists, so you gonna see me. Fuck. I just ordered another one. That's actually a Temu bag from Temu, which is pretty good. But now you can chew my thing up, so I don't know, I make it suture it some kind of way where it don't that's just, I mean, his dog something else. He'll sit up here and just do the craziest shit. And he have his own stuff to chew on and still want to chew your shit. Somebody gave him to me. I wouldn't ask him if he was no dog, but you know, I just deal with him. Just because they couldn't keep him. And trying to see here. There's a couple people like that. So if we start this trend of breeding all these damn dogs and have nothing for, you know. It's crazy. But anyway, back to the main thing we were focusing. Then this is basically my main charting tool here. With my main charting app. And I mean, I can't see myself going to something else if what you're working with is already good. See what I'm saying? And if I start seeing something, you don't have complaints, but it's worth it. I pay $20 a month for it, and you can load it up with different cryptocurrencies, futures, trading pairs, you know, stuff like that. See, like you got BTC, USDT, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of things there. But anyway, let's go back to the SPY, because that's something I mainly focus on. So anyway, in these lines that's here, I put those lines there. So except the blue line here that's going in its own pattern, that's the moving average, which is a 9-day moving average. Oh shoot. So I didn't plug my account to this. I just use it for the charting, because you can actually work right off of this, and you can make it buy and sell right off this chart, this app here. But I had to open a whole nother account because this one does not work with Robinhood, and so I use Robinhood, but I might open up this. I'll open this up too. So like I said, just a pattern here, you know, one, boom, there goes, that's a higher low. See what that is? See where that circle at? Here, boom. You know what I'm saying? That's higher. Look at that, simple pattern. Boom, boom, boom. Ew. See what I'm saying? You could have caught it. Look, I mean, in this ways to make money, man. This is why I'm going through this explanation. Because, I mean, look at this. Because a lot of people like, man, how much it take, man, that you even try to get into some trades? Well, you know, you can start with $20, $25. I've put $20 on Apple on Apple. Let's see where Apple is. Yeah, and I haven't charted them for a minute, and you could tell. I mean, because I used to have a lot of circles and different lines on there where I could tell, different patterns and stuff. So, I'm more kind of self-taught. I look at stuff and try to, I analyze it. So, and then watch the price, watch these price indicators and the differentiation between, because you got a lot of things you look at when you going into trades. What else is it? Undervalued stocks. You got to look at the RSI indicators and stuff like that. I'll show you that on Robinhood with the RSI indicator. I believe that indicator's on here too. But this is only showing you the volume in which calls and puts are being placed. And normally you'll be able to see that here. Like, see it's in the red. So that's the in the red. The selling. So this indicated more sales. That's how many sales they were getting. So sometimes you can watch that block and see just how much they either selling off or buying. Look, we got an earnings coming in. That E stands for earnings. So they will have an earnings report coming out. And with earnings, they could shoot up or they can shoot down. And a lot of times you just want to kind of read up on whatever company that is and try to see if they've been getting any bad reports. What's their expected earnings? Because it's sometimes, that's the only one part that would seem like gambling, because you don't have a surety when you're looking at the earnings. You know what I'm saying? That company could be goddamn something else hit, and it's like, boom, it drops some fucking more. I might just put $20 on a trade, $30 on the trade for this. And I'm only talking like that because I don't have much money in my account right now. But even with the your trading ratio, some people go all in, man. They put all their savings or all their money into it, and that's just something I have been on. I'm a conservative type, so I'm gonna put such and such in until you get the function of how it works. You wouldn't go all in. I've heard some stories of people, because I try to get certain people to sign up. They may not want to sign up, or they already got or have played with the app. And, one hit wonder, or either one hit kill, because it killed their confidence when they try to do it and they don't know what they're doing, or not knowing how to chart, not knowing how to look at it. It depends on the interest. Some people just ain't got no interest. That's not what they do. That's not something that gets when, everybody's different. So, you don't go all, put all, you call it, I think it's FOMO. And, no, I'm sorry, not FOMO. That's YOLO. I'm going to YOLO. I'm finna, go all in, you know what I'm saying? They gonna throw all their money in that bitch. And motherfucking risk, you losing all their shit. They go ripping their fucking hair out. That shit's crazy. But some people are like that. Because, some people gamble, bro. If you ever walked in and watched, you know what I'm saying? Just, like the casino. You know what I'm saying? Some folk like that shit, like go big, or go, shit like that, man. It's just a lot of shit, But hey, that's the way they fucking like to play. sorry, I had to light me a cigarette. But I mean, you know, this is pretty fucking decent. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at that there, he said, so when you look at that there, that's money, bro. Especially with Apple, with the Apple stock. And I was just thinking of Apple. I'm like, damn, should I go in on this mug? You can look at over a time period, a day, how did it move? You know what I'm saying? From the 29th to the 30th. And the stock market opens from 9:30 to about 4 o'clock. I think the last trade, like by 4 o'clock, somewhere around 3:30 to 4 o'clock. There'll be, like say if you had a options trade for just that day and it didn't extend out, you didn't choose a extension period that was longer than a day, they're gonna sell it by like 3:30. But say if you goddamn had one and you was up here, right? You had bought one, you had bought a contract, and when you purchase a contract, you hold about 100 shares. And it's only temporary, but you're purchasing shares at a good fraction of the price, which, you know, simply put, to buy and sell it. And you can purchase multiple contracts, so you can double your money up. You know what I'm saying? Triple your money, 5x your money. It just all depends on what you can afford and your risk to reward ratio. Mind you, I said your risk to reward ratio. So, like me, I said I put like 20. I'm willing to risk $20 or $30 to make $400, $500. You know what I'm saying? God damn, you say $20 it take you to 500. Yeah, it can. You just have to know how to chart, watch your chart, see what you got going on, and you see they don't always make the same patterns, but you can, you know, basically see 1, 2, 3. You remember that 3 that I had just showed you? 1. It came back down to touch it. It was testing that level, but it came back up. So if you've seen it come up here, 2, 3, came down here, boom. So down there would have been a good one to get in on, because you would see, okay, boom, and we went up, boom, 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 boom. Now you would have sold it about right up in there, huh? Boom, that's where they sold it. Boom, 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 start dropping, boom, start dropping, boom. Then it gapped up. So this is what I'm trying to get good at when watching the gap up. You know what I'm saying? We're watching that shit to gap up, because it had this. Yeah, let's see. So that right there. Yeah, it gapped up. And there are plenty of videos that would explain it. Watching your gap ups. And so yeah, it gapped up here, boom. Start coming on back down, because you get a gap up, normally you're gonna come, oh shit. You gap up, normally you're gonna come back down. That's not always, but yeah, normally you get a gap up, you're gonna come on back down. You see what I'm saying? They fighting for that. They were fighting to goddamn try to come at and reclaim the level, and they couldn't get it. It was like, here, boom, made like a W, which is reversal. Drop down, boom, came back up, boom, came up, boom, came back down, reversed it on that again. And that was a pretty fucking good drop. Let's see. So from 172 to 169. So 169, well, it's about $3 or $4. And well, that one right there made some money, depending on how much they had invested in the contracts, how many contracts they bought. They made some money, and just from these short moves, man. Some people, I mean, they be trading off of just this right here. Boom, they made a bunch of money. Boom, they done for the day. You see what I'm saying? Some folks waiting 2-3 days for theirs to make the moves they wanted to make. You know what I'm saying? It's all about taking your time and pacing yourself and getting better and better with it. That way, you know, that gives you a better better going on things that you need to do here. So, yeah, apple looking pretty luscious to me, pretty little juicy there. So we'll get back to the Robinhood app. I just wanted to show the charting tool that I use along with Robinhood. Which is TradingView. So it's funny because, you know, Apple is one that moves with the S&P also. So guess what? If you know that SPY was going up, then most likely Apple might have been going up with, you know, moving along with the S&P. See how it dropped down? I also showed you. On Apple. Also showed you on Apple that they came down to. So the S&P, oh yeah, also VIX. And that's something that you need to be watching sometime also. So I don't watch the VIX so much, but the VIX will also indicate to you also, like, it goes against the SPY. So if you know that you know if SPY is dropping, I showed you all that red with SPY, right? Look how VIX went up. So you want SPY and VIX. Like if you want to go in and trade and you S&P is something you start off with. S&P is monitoring the volatility. So they're just, you know, monitoring volatility. And that's basically the volume within the market. How many traders do you have pushing? You know what I'm saying? Up and down. So here we go. You know, as I showed you once before, and the simplest explanation is that it's gonna go against the SPY. So SPY, if you see SPY going up, the VIX definitely got to be going down. If SPY is going down, oh shit, pet danger. The VIX is actually going up. So that's a simple explanation for that too. Yeah, and I'm also getting into the Forex. I'm gonna be getting into the Forex. I'm gonna also be getting into the futures trading. Like that's trading e-minis and e-mini micro contracts, and the more I get into it, the more I'll speak on it. Oil, gold, platinum, silver, and you basically it's the same thing as far as watching the chart and seeing how it moves. It's just you have pips and stuff like that, so that's a differentiation. But sticking to the stocks, let's go back to the Robinhood. And then so you can see today I just I made a little 49 with I forget what is it that I risked. 49, let's see. Looking at the history. And the good thing about that Robinhood app is that you also get a debit card. You get a debit card with it, so that guess what? As soon as you make that money, you can go spend that money. I know people be like, well, when you get your money, or when you get the cash out and stuff like that, it's better to have a card. You know what I'm saying? Because all brokerages don't do that. So Robinhood is pretty fucking good for that. You are able to have a card. So they'll send you a debit card, then take about a week or so to come. And then you're able to basically once you cash your money, however long you in that trade, make your money as soon as you're able to spend that money that day. Let me warn you about that. Unless you have a cash account, and no, I am not a financial advisor. This is just purely for educational purposes. But unless you have a cash account, you will have a PDT rule, which is a pattern day trader rule, which means you can only day trade 3 times a week. Which I know that sucks for a lot of people, but If you turn it to a cash account, just a cash account, which I'm on, my membership is a Robinhood Gold, and so with that, earn 5% APY on uninvested cash. So the money that I got sitting in there right now is earning 5%. FDIC insured up to 2.25 million. Increase your buying power by borrowing money. So you got a margin, which is once you got about like 25, let's say about 2,500 in there or so, you can actually like you got a cash account, you got the gold account, you got the margin account. Margin, you actually be trading with somebody else's money, and if you're smart about what you're doing, then that's gonna basically increase your funds. And then when you're ready to stop doing that, then you just cut that off. So about 5,000 in instant deposits. Deposit and invest right away. So they got the instant deposits. When you Robinhood Go, you can, you know what I'm saying, instantly move money over and start trading. Some people, like I have Moomoo, but Moomoo is a pretty cool app. It's okay for me. I started off with Robinhood, and I just like Robinhood is like just very cool for me. Webull is also another one. It's pretty good. And also, if you want to sign up for any of these, just look in my descriptions on the YouTube video, and then you can press on the link, or I press on my referral link, and you'll load up and you'll be rewarded with any share from any company ranging from $5 and up. And then whoever else you know that you can get into it, or refer them to the video, or you know what I'm saying, get them to sign up. It'll give them a reward. It'll give you a reward just for signing up. You sign up, you're gonna get a reward, and the person who referred you gets a reward. So they got a pretty good referral program also. As you can see, there's all the perks that come with having a gold membership. Your real-time market data. Monthly, you're only paying $5 a month for it. Payment method, individual account. You can see that. I've been had an account, but if you take your gold off, if you take that off, then it'll reset it. But like I said, this is not a cash account, and with a cash account, if I had like money in there, the rules are different. Like you can go around that PDT shit. You can trade as many times as you want to, as long as you got the money in the account to trade with. But I love keeping it gold. That's why I have multiple brokerages, because I like to move money around. Transfers, deposits, withdrawals. So I was trying to show some of that. This tablet. PA. So this is funny. Oh my goodness. I am getting a phone call. Let me get back to it.